Good morning, good people. I'm Father Charles Polifka, talking to you here from the 31st and Hood Friary here in Wichita, Kansas. And this is a place, a new friary in Kansas, a new friary for our province that came about this summer. And it marked a transition in my life. I had transitioned from being pastor and all my other duties as a Capuchin Franciscan for all these years, a transition to a new kind of life, a new way of doing things. Of course, with any transition, there are all kinds of emotions that come up with the transition. There's emotions like grief, emotions like uncertainty, loss of self-confidence, and even abandonment. But for us older people, these times of transition can be times not of exits, but times of thresholds to a new type of life, a new way of life. It's a time when maybe you say that life is not diminishing, but rather it's deepening, in spite of the fact that physically it might be diminishing, but life itself is deepening. And Scripture, if you go to Scripture and you find Abraham, who at the age of 75, and I have 4 years more than he did, but at the age of 75, he was told to go pick up and go to a new country. And as a matter of fact, that was the reading for the very day, the daily reading for Mass for the very day that I left Denver to come out here to Wichita. But anyway, God meets people at thresholds in their lives, like Abraham, like Anna, like Simeon. He meets them there. And there's a spiritual meaning, I think, to any transition in life. It allows us, it's an opportunity for us to kind of release ourselves from those things that defined us for the past years in our life. And it makes space for something new, and God always has something new for us. And also, we live in the present. When we make transitions in the present, and especially when we transition as an older person, we live in the present. Maybe our ears don't function as they used to, but we listen more intently. Or our eyes don't function like they used to, but we see more intently. Or we listen, we see more intently. And, we take time out to look at things and to hear things and to really involve ourselves in things. And, it's a matter of living in the present, but also memories. This is a time to enjoy those treasures, to unearth those memories of our past years, those memories that are treasures in our life. And it's Archbishop Chaput last couple of weeks ago said to me, that's part of the ministry of an older person, to share those memories. So we live on this threshold and going through this threshold, making routines that respect who we are physically, who we are mentally. We make routines like that. And we connect with people, reconnect with people, and we throw aside that embarrassment that we can't do what we did at one time. We throw it to the wind and we talk about what it means to transition. So transitions are not a matter of fading away from something. They're a matter of ripening. So I hope all your transitions are holy ones, and God bless you.